Hi everyone and welcome back. As promised, we've got a full-length video and this time I am cleaning up my kitchen and purging items that I am not bringing to Sweden. This is my cat Scarlet. She's in videos, well in shorts I believe. So without further ado, let's go to the video. As I've previously mentioned, I'm moving from London to Sweden, but if you're not in the loop, you're now caught up. In this video, I will be preparing my kitchen so it will be easy for me when it's time to pack the remaining things down and do the final clean. The first part you see me doing here is where I store my plates etc. as well as mine and the cat's medicine. You have to improvise when you only have 4 cupboards. I start by removing all the items from the cupboard and then go ahead and give it a thorough clean. Some stains and scratches that were a bit too stubborn I removed with a magic eraser sponge, probably one of my most favourite cleaning items. Finished with the inside, it's time for the outside. First, I remove all the handles from each door and drawer. That is 7 in total. I know that I look incredibly professional by doing this and that my technique is immaculate, but don't be fooled. I then spray and wipe down the front. Because I hate my nose and don't wish to smell anything else for the rest of the day, I choose to clean with a mix of distilled vinegar, fairy liquid, tea tree and water. The tea tree I add in a ritual, praying to the overlords that it will mask the smell, but we all know that there's nothing that will. It's always going to smell like a freshly opened bag of salt and vinegar crisps. Finished with the cleaning part, it's time to sort out the mess that was inside, starting with the medicine. But let's do a little beauty shake first, just to psych ourselves up. I'm going to be brutally honest here, most of the shit that was in my cupboard was expired, so what you see me doing here is just sorting out what is to keep and what is to be emptied out and binned. My brain is working really hard at this moment, so yeah, please just suffer through this with me as I try to figure out why the hell I'm doing this. To burn it and buy new would just be so much easier. Putting the things I decided to keep back into the cupboard was pretty much my workout for the day, as I was up and down that bloody chair what felt like 1,000 times, all to line up life's necessities such as cat e-cleaning solution and Gaviscon. A not so interesting nor useful thing I noticed about Gaviscon during my last trip over to Sweden was that the bottle designs were completely different. Sweden's is minimal and medicine looking, whereas here in the UK it's very flashy, colourful and pygmy looking. Different styles of marketing, and of course UK's is so much prettier, especially the pink aniseed bottle. I also wondered, whatever marketer came up with the ad where the fireman hosed down a woman's throat, how did he manage to pitch that idea with a straight face? I mean, who wouldn't want to have been a fly on the wall in that meeting? It would have been so interesting. With the medicine back in its place, I clean and wipe down all the handles and for some reason I line them up neatly. Taking the handles down, I got bored with the screwdriver, so I brought the power tools out. Now, what is up and what is down on this handle? Or was it dirt I spotted? Dirt. Better polish that off. Camera. Act cool. Look at me congratulating myself for aligning the cupboard doors. What you're about to see now is real-time footage of how long it took me to put everything else back. Enjoy. Moving on to the monstrosity that is the cupboard under my sink. I'm ashamed of this, trust me, and I better put on gloves for this one. Same procedure here, let's just get all the crap out, make an organised mess. I store all my painting chemicals under the sink, together with cleaning chemicals. It's a hazard cupboard. Almost finished, I noticed a sticker that was stuck to the shelf, so I paused and grabbed a mist bottle with isopropyl alcohol and kitchen towel and soaked it down. I wouldn't recommend isopropyl alcohol for sticky residue for any surface without testing it out first, as it can lift more than you bargained for. It is great for removing stickers, etc., but it's also great for removing acrylic paint or varnishes, so just be careful. Moving on to the cleaning of this cupboard, there was an awful lot of dirt that required some elbow grease, so I started by just sweeping out the loose debris. I then topped up with coffee before I went hard with my vinegar mix, microfiber cloth, a scrub daddy and my favourite magic eraser sponge. I also hoovered up whatever I swept down on the floor. I briefly spoke about the moisture under my sink in a short, which I linked in the corner, but if you've not seen it, I can explain here too. I rent and I have reported it. I've reported several things in my flat, but I genuinely believe that my landlord's mantra is out of sight, out of mind. He doesn't live here and it doesn't bother him. I did receive an apology from the agents and I'm more than happy with that. I'm about to move out from here, and to be honest, this flat has been one of the more pleasant experiences I've had renting in London. So some reports not being seen to is not going to bring me down. This was absolutely not planned, but as I emptied out this cupboard, I found this liner, so let's hide the rust stains that I couldn't get out. Oh, how I love double-sided tape, but the gloves didn't want to play ball, so yeah, let's throw them away like a frustrated toddler. As I went away to cut the edge perfectly straight, my cat came to inspect my cleaning. She told me it was a solid B. Thank you, Willow. I hate to admit how long it took me to get it perfect around this bit. Utterly embarrassing. I'm going to save you from having to watch me put it back. I kept most things in there as I will need them for cleaning my flat or it's art material that is coming with me. There are some expired cat shampoo bottles, etc. left on top that you'll see me rinse out and recycle. I accidentally left something on top. Let's find a place for that. With the last bit in place, let's just hoover up a bit in the kitchen quickly and we are done with day 2. Last day I started off by forgetting to turn the lights on, so the quality looks shit. I apologize, but let's tackle my cutlery drawer and pots and pans cupboard. It's an absolute mess. Same routine here, empty it out. I'm not gonna bore you. We do a little dance, find some drumsticks, and we go to town. Now, I could add a lie and say that it's a super cool song that I'm listening to because I'm a really cool person. Or I could be honest and say that it's Welcome to the Black Parade that gets me this excited. Because we're all a bit emo here, aren't we? Here is the moment where I question my sanity and previous IKEA purchases. This is from a toy set. I bought it because the wire whisk was cute. Let's hoover all those cat biscuits up. I can't say I use anything except for cutlery in this drawer, so I forget to clean it out. My other utensils are on the counter within reach. For some reason I hoard chopsticks, so now I'm dealt the fun hand of sorting out the single-use ones from the nice ones that I bought in Thailand. Some of them are the same colour except for the markings on top. Okay, everything's out. Let's clean the shit out of this drawer. If you don't know the drill by now, you have not been paying attention. Since I'm going to donate most of this crap, I better wash it since it's shared space with cat food, allegedly, so the dishwasher will be a safe haven for the next couple of hours or so. I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. This is actually not the vinegar mix. This is antibacterial spray. Method Antibac all-purpose cleaner to be exact. And if you're wondering why I'm dancing around like an idiot, it's because I bent my nail backwards and that shit hurts big time. Okay, cupboard under the stairs, under the drawer. I made that horrible contraption there myself with some 2mm copper wire and 3 screws. I'm very proud of that. Now I have to fill in the holes and paint over them with some paint at some point. Same deal here, let's empty everything out to clean. Most items will be donated as I'm not going to bother moving them to Sweden. I carefully remove my wires with my trusted IKEA screwdriver and try not to damage the door too much. I filled the dishwasher to the brim and put that on before I give the cupboard a good scrub. Changing the camera angle, I also remembered to turn the lights on, which is handy. I hand wash everything that didn't fit in the dishwasher and take the time to descale the Nespresso machine as I'm giving that to my colleague. I divide the items into bags depending on where they go. Some of it I will bring to the local charity shop, other things to neighbours and colleagues. You met Scarlett at the beginning of the video. It was now her turn to do the inspection and she gave me a much higher marking. She's Mama's girl. I really don't have time, nor do I wish to waste energy on the drying program of my dishwasher, so I'm just going to dry everything by hand. It's not going to take that long. Let's tidy up in the kitchen and I am done. I'm so pleased with what I've done over the past 3 days. It will make it so much easier for when I move next month. The cupboard here is almost empty. There are still a few things left that I'm not taking with me, but I need them while I'm still here in London. If you have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching and please subscribe if you haven't done so. Me and my cats hope to see more of you. Cheers!